Here in Jacksonville, Virginia meets Missouri as two teams that were both on the doorstep of the college football. Xavier Lloyd in motion. And a keeper for Zollers. Little misdirection. You'd expect Hardy to touch the ball first. James Jackson brought down Zollers.
Concern that Eli Drake, once he's going to pull out all the stops here tonight.
Now it's Hardy. And he has stood up and driven back. A defense without two of their better linebackers certainly can
attack. All the fundamental things are going to come into play tonight.
Zollers on third down, rips a throw, and that is good. Little button hook for a first down, about 2 yards past the line to gain as Xavier Lloyd.
They're up guys who need to step up and show that they can take on the load.
Zollers up the seam, catch and run for Olubide. Across midfield goes the freshman.
Catching traffic, he can do it all.
Ahmad Hardy. So many yards after contact, he breaks free. Ahmad Hardy inside the 5 before he's finally wrestled out of
tackling fundamentals.
Left tackle Caden Green lost his helmet, so he's off the field for a play. They run that direction anyway, and why not? Touchdown, Jamal Roberts.
In college football as far as a 1-2 punch, and you got an early show of it tonight. Quarterback headaches.
That's Harrison Whaley in motion in the absence of Jabari Taylor, and a catch here for Jamal Edrin, and that's good for a first down. He's got 10.
When we saw him a couple of weeks ago, he's seen just how good he is. On the defensive side, Zion Young is just an absolute stud rushing the passer.
Screen to Eli Wood. Spin cycle for Eli Wood. He breaks free. Still on his feet. A convoy of blockers on third down and a mile. It's in motion. Shovel pass. Whaley can't shake free. And now a decision for Tony Elliott. You've got about a 45-yard field goal as an option. They'd love to have Jamari Taylor. Morris, well protected. High throw incomplete. He was trying to find Cam Ross and airmailed him. So Virginia turns it over on down. And Ahmad Hardy. And a rollout here for the freshman. Matt Zollers shoots one up the seam. And that is a perfect ball. First down.
James Jordan Harris.
And now the Wildcat look. Zollers splits out wide right, so it's a direct snap to Roberts. And easily picks up a first down into Virginia territory. Now Virginia with a chance to get a stop on fourth down. Zollers over the middle, incomplete for Olubide. So the two teams trade stops on downs. And the Hoos their last possession, so the Cavaliers back to the offense. Swing pass out to the left to Cam Ross. And he's got 4 yards. Chris.
You know, Chandler Morris playing with this uncertainty of, is this his last college football game?
Couple, but hard to tell who's on the way. They rush 4. Out of the pocket, rolling right is Chandler Morris. He's looking for the first down line to gain. Scampers up the sideline, and I think he got shot.
IL being like it is now, these guys have a pretty good life when they're still in college.
Tight window to Jamal Edrin, and that's good enough for another first down.
That's just great timing and anticipation.
Overtime. So they've been in high-pressure situations all year. Edrin, 5 yards to set up third down and 5 to start off the second quarter.
Because this pass rush is hunting you down.
They're 3 for 4 on third down. Edrin again, spinning inside the 30-yard line. Make it 4 for 5 on
this Missouri pass rush hasn't been able to get home yet.
Here's Whaley, probably just thinking field goal range here. And that's not bad. That's a 10-yard blast up the middle. So that'll pull Will Bettridge.
He has said, hey, look, we're trying to get to 11 wins, man. He's in line for a big night.
Bettridge from 42 is pure. He's now 23 of 28 on the season.
Perform. When you know it's a drop-back situation, or maybe not.
Surprise, they run it. Did they get it with Jamal Roberts? He got it without measurement. The officials say first down. Of Zollers. Straight quarterback run for Zollers. Nothing. James Jackson with an ankle tackle. And that's going to make it.
He's going to need to deliver again.
Missouri brings a blitz. It's picked up. Morris, clean pocket, and delivers another strike to Eli Wood. Another third down convert. There goes Wood in motion. Whaley tries to bounce it outside and gets the edge. Pounds his way across the 45-yard line. Toriano Pride. He had some. They run it with Whaley, and he's got the first down and more. All the way down, somersaulting. Blitz off the edge, and they run right behind it with Zay Davis. And he crab crawls coast to a first down. About 2 yards short, so another third down coming here as Tristan attempt for Bettridge.
I'm a little surprised by this, to be honest with you.
And this one's going to miss wide right.
The way they've been running the
down in 7, and they have to snap it before the 2-minute timeout. Blitz coming. Zollers to the outside. Alubade toe taps at the 35-yard line, but he's a yard short of the first down.
just didn't on football.
Oliver Robbins from 42, the third different place kicker that Missouri has used this year, and he is nowhere near the uprights. So how about that sudden change for Virginia? It's a terrific kicker last year for Missouri, but tore his ACL on opening day, and they've been looking for answers since. 9-yard gain on first down to Sage Ennis. Only one timeout. They'll run it here with Whaley. He gets the first down. That stops the clock for the moment, but they're still a long way even from field goal range.
And time off the clock and their timeouts to get another crack at it.
That's not going to get there. A down and out for Sage Ennis, but he's out of bounds at least 3, if not 4.
I don't care about the name. I love bowl season.
Ahmad Hardy breaks a tackle, but not much time left here with only 15 seconds on the clock and a couple of timeouts.
Oh, geez. Well, it's going to be time to get ready for the draft.
Yeah, more football.
There you go.
There's Hardy. Flag thrown. Downs this season than Missouri was Oklahoma. Third down and 12 here. Morris finds a little soft spot in the zone to Eli Wood. They do it again on 3rd and long. They are now 8 for 12. Morris, swing pass. Whaley with a blocker. And Submarines for 4. Khalil Jacobs.
Downfield, maybe a slot fade here to Eli Wood.
Little counter for Morris. He'll roll out. Reaches the ball out, but didn't get there. Garris Smith, sideline to sideline. Play action. Morris floats one to the near side. Running under it is Ross. First down. Third down against a tough third down defense. Counter handoff. Whaley. He'll get half of what they need at best. Now it's 4th down and 3, but in plus territory.
Yeah, I think this is an easy go for it situation.
4th down opportunity. Play clock at 2. They get it off. Morris, swing pass. Whaley gets to the sideline and does it again. So another 4th down conversion.
Coming into this game with just 11 carries on the season.
Quick snap. Zay Davis. Yes. That's another 3rd down conversion. They're 9th. This is where Yard started the game with. They ran a jet sweep to Ross. This time they faked that and shoot one up the seam. Sage Ennis into the red zone. They came back to that formation.
As Kitchens just making this Missouri defense think.
Morris off play action. Scrambling to the sideline. Gets to the 10-yard line and runs out of bounds. Yeah, that's to be hard as a defender. The guy
plays to go 65 yards.
A roll out to the right now for Morris. Reaching back to make the catch is Ross, and he's close to the first down. 3rd down. Whaley fakes the pitch, runs right, close to the first down. Depends on the spot. It looks like he's got it. It'll be first.
You kind of lose him. The next thing you know,
another direct snap. Whaley to the end zone, touchdown. Flags after the play. You were a defensive player. How hard is it for a defense to digest a 19-play drive?
It's torture.
Touchdown drive for Virginia. It's been over 45 minutes, including halftime, since Missouri last ran a play on offense. And they start with an incompletion here, intended for Kevin Coleman. So now it... Four-man rush. Zollers. Tipped ball! Intercepted on the carom. Emmanuel Carnley with the takeaway. Whaley. Forced back at the line of scrimmage. Damon Wilson met him again first.
The slowdown type of plays that make them think before reacting.
Morris swings one right. Sage Ennis stepped out of bounds.
Taking time off the clock.
To the near side. Pitch and catch. Cam Ross easily picks up the first down. Chandler Morris again accurate on the move. So Bettridge from 38. And that is right down the pipe. So it's a touchdown lead for Virginia with a minute to go in the third.
13 minutes.
Only the fourth offensive play of the third quarter for Mizzou, and it's a check down from Zollers.
I mean, Zollers had Kevin Cole.
Little tempo here from Mizzou. Four-man rush. Zollers, clean pocket. There is Coleman. And he is ridden out of bounds by Donovan Platt. They do get the play off. Zollers, Coleman makes the catch, driven back. 2 yards short of the first down. That will take us to the end of the quarter, and it will be a... Bulldozing up the middle for 3 is Harrison Whaley. 2nd down and 7.
Zone still for Virginia. Missouri has to figure out a way to get off the field here right now.
Morris on the move to the sideline. Coming back to help the quarterback is Eli Wood for another 3rd down Virginia. Whaley through some contact. A couple of yards.
Guy, and Eli Wood has shown you that.
Morris on a rollout. Down the sideline. Flag thrown well after he got outside the pocket behind the... Done that in program history. And right now it's advantage Virginia. Bouncing left and getting out to about the 4-yard line.
The football shutting down this run game.
Bulldozer run up the middle. James Jackson makes the stop. Zollers, he'll run for it himself. Out the fake toss. He might be short. Fish at their own 42-yard line. Toss to Zay Davis. Cuts it upfield. Picks up 4 yards. Bob Wischusen.
They could chew up this 8 minutes in a hurry.
Right up the middle. Bouncing is Whaley. A yard short of the first down.
Since the first drive of the game.
They've got 7 offensive linemen, and they direct snap it to Zay Davis. And he gets another. Who's 3rd down conversion? They run it again with Zay Davis. Well, the Virginia offensive line.
The offensive line, but then they lost a lot of their heavy hitters, but they've still been able to put it together.
They run it again with Zay Davis. Can Missouri get a 3rd down stop? They hand it off. And now they'll have another 4th down decision to make. They can take the clock. 4th and 4. Morris. Off his back foot. Incomplete. Exactly what the Mizzou defense needed. That have gone to overtime. 2 of those one-score losses for Mizzou in the SEC. For the first time in a long time, here's Ahmad Hardy. That's only his...
He's done it all year long.
Backing his way to about the 40-yard line, a yard short of the first down. Flags thrown. Is this a false start? They'll run it with Hardy. And he runs angry for about 4 yards.
Did you see?
Olubade in motion. They do snap it. Zoller's on a rollout. He's going to hunt for the sticks himself. Did he get there? The true freshman. Zay Davis gets to the edge. That's a good start. Lasso down.
Eli's going to want back, I'm afraid.
Out of that diamond formation, they give it to Whaley. Another timeout will immediately be called, so it will come down. Version. This game would be all but over. Direct snap. And they won't get there. Maybe an extra push.
Let's see if he can come up big.
And they'll run it here. Wow. Jamal Roberts gets a yard. If you're going to do that, you wonder why you might not do a running play. Minute 17 to go. Zoller steps up, escapes the pocket, fires one to the sideline high and wide of Olubade. Now it'll be 3rd down and 9. That does stop the blitz. Here they come. Zollers zips one, and that is caught. 1st down, Kevin Coleman. That stops the clock. Long throw on time to the sideline. Very much keeping the game alive.
Delivers.
He didn't quite get out of bounds, so the clock restarts. That's a 4-yard gain for Jamal Roberts. 4-man rush. Zollers down the sideline to Olubade. They're in business. No timeouts, 26 seconds. He's going to lob one. Front right pylon. Out of bounds and incomplete for Olubade. And Olubade. 4-man rush. Zollers in trouble. Backpedaling to the sideline. Throws it away. The Who's bring a 5-man rush. Zollers out of the pocket. In trouble. Can't take a sack. Heaves it out of bounds over the top.
Had that whiplash effect and hit the ground.
So Brett Brown floats left. Tosses one in the end zone. Incomplete. Out there with the game in your hands to throw that last attempt. But it is a win for Virginia. A knee taken by Chandler Morris. TaxSlayer Gator Bowl. First time in program history. It's an 11-win season for the Who's.
6-year program history. That's a long time. And that's a heck of a season by this Tony Elliott-led football team.